Okay, the problem says we need to calculate the creatinine clearance, milliliters per minute, for a 48-year-old female patient based on the following information. Her height is 5 feet 6 inches. She has a weight of 171 pounds. Serum creatinine of 0.68. Round your answer to the nearest tenth. Do not include any units, words, or symbols with your answer. So a problem like this, we need to keep some formulas in mind, and these are formulas that you should have memorized for an in-class assessment. It's good to have them around while you're doing your practice quiz on your own, but of course you need to commit these to memory. The Crocroft-Gault equation for calculating creatinine clearance, of course you got to multiply this quantity by 0.85 if the patient's a female. You'll definitely need to calculate the ideal body weight, whether the patient's a male or a female, and then depending on their total body weight, you might need to calculate their adjusted body weight. So these formulas need to be committed to memory. Okay, so we're going to use these right now. Okay, so first step is let's calculate the ideal body weight. Ideal body weight, so we're going to get this for a female, so that's 45.5 kilograms. Plus 2.3 kilograms times the number of inches over 60 inches. So 5'6", that's going to be, so that's 6 inches over 60 inches, so times 6 here. And we're going to get, let's see, 59.3 kilograms, and that's rounded to the tenths place. So generally, all of these weight calculations, they'll all be rounded to the tenths place. So follow that, be in the habit of doing that. So the other thing that's useful to calculate, since we got ideal body weight, let's go and calculate 120% ideal body weight. Just multiply. So to get that, we're going to multiply 59.3 kilograms. So the 120%, we just multiply it times 1.2. And we're going to end up with 71.2 kilograms. All right. And of course, we need to know the total body weight, sometimes called the actual body weight. So TBW, total body weight, and total body weight is 171 pounds. We need to convert that to kilograms. So just quick calculation, 171 divided by 2.2, that'll convert pounds to kilograms. You're going to get 77.7 kilograms, okay? So now we know the ideal body weight, we know 120% of the ideal body weight, and then we know what the total body weight is. So if the total body weight is less than the ideal body weight, well then we're just going to use the total body weight, okay? If the total body weight falls in between these two values, that's when we use the ideal body weight. Then we would go with this, okay? But now if this number is greater than the ideal body weight, that's when we use the adjusted body weight, okay? And so I'm comparing 77.7 kilograms to these two numbers. It is greater than the 120% of the ideal body weight. So now we need to use the adjusted body weight. Okay, so again, the patient is female. We're going to calculate the adjusted body weight. So let's see. So we'll call it ADJ. BW, adjusted body weight, and we're going to get, let's see, we're going to get 59.3, which is the ideal body weight, plus 0.4 times the quantity. Let's see, we'll look back at our formulas here. Okay, total body weight, 0.4 times total body weight minus the ideal body weight. So with that, we're going to get, let's see, that would be 77.7 minus a 59.3. And so we calculate our adjusted body weight, we're going to get 66.7 kilograms. Again, we round all our weights to the tenths place. Okay, so now we're ready to use the Crocroft-Gault equation and calculate the creatinine clearance. So CL equals 40 minus the 48. So we plug in our adjusted body weight here, 66.7 all divided by 72 times the serum creatinine, 0.68 in this case. Oh, don't forget the patient is a female. We need to multiply times 0.85. So the creatinine clearance is going to equal, so subtract these times 66.7 divided by this quantity times 0.85. You do that correctly, you're going to get rounded to the 10th place, 106.5. The units, of course, are milliliters per minute when we do this on the quizzes, though. We do it more NAPLEX style. We do not include those units. So you would just input 106.5 into your answer, whether it's Canvas or ExamSoft. So again, so just a review, a good thing to do is right off the bat, calculate the ideal body weight. Calculate 120% of ideal body weight. Make sure you have the total body weight in kilograms. And then you decide if the total body weight is less than the ideal body weight, then we go with the actual total body weight if it's less than the ideal body weight. If it's in between the ideal body weight and the 120% of the ideal body weight, if it's in between these two values, that's when we go with the ideal body weight. But then when it's greater than the 120% of the ideal body weight, that's when we use the adjusted body weight. In this particular example, so we had to use the adjusted body weight. All right, and there you go. And again, at each step, we're rounding these calculated weight measurements to the 10th place. Plug them into our formula here, round that to the 10th place. Because they did say round your answer to the nearest 10th. Okay. All right.